Well, we wanted to make sure to see the guys first before we make the final decision. But like I told the team earlier, we had to submit something to beat the deadline. But there's always a possibility of changes still. I mean, people get, God forbid, people get injured or people don't come to practice and stuff. Then we have time to still make changes. But for now, the way we're looking at it, that's the kind of lineup that we're hoping to field Southeast Asian games. And it's a combination of the cadets and the new guys plus two PBA veterans. Amer and Rosario's mother teams were very generous to lend them, to allow them to play. So, we included them in the SEA Games lineup. We already sent the preliminary lineup, but that was very preliminary. It was just like everything else. It was a pool. The problem is, even if it's at the final lineup, kung hindi nakasama yung pangalan mo dun sa original na pool na yun, hindi ka na mahahabol. So that's the problem facing Jeron and Ray Ray right now, because everybody else who called me beforehand, they were still able to make that Jones Cup line. We wanted to make sure that we have shooters on the court, but I think we have quite a good lineup of big men as well. But that was the biggest deficiency of having an all-cadet team, was we didn't have enough quality big. I mean, our big guys are all undersized big men. But then with the addition of Christian Hardinger and Kobe Paras, we've been able to address that. We want him to play his game. The more important thing is for him to understand, to learn the system and to learn his teammates. But you see our system, we really don't have any, we're not a position-oriented system. We're not a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have several bigs, then everybody else really is a guard forward. Everyone can make plays. So that's why we feel Kobe's skill set is perfect for him. But the one thing, apart from all his skill, all his talent, the one thing with Kobe is really, that's why we wanted him in the program, is his age. We wanted him to get exposed to the elite basketball at this point. Remember, we're building a program. We're not only building a team, we're building a program. And part of that program are the youth. You've seen AJ Edu here, you've seen all the other guys here, and now Kobe Paras, I think, is going to be the face or the forerunner, the symbol really of that youth brigade. So we want a 19-year-old, at the very least in the SEA Games, in the Jones Cup, he's going to be facing all the killers at his spot. All the tough Asian big men and Asian wingmen. So, that's going to be part of the education of Kobe. It's testament to the culture that we've built, the program that we've built, where players are now volunteering and wanting to be part of the pool. Because, when Coach Jong and I were talking about it not too long ago, players were finding every excuse not to be in the pool, to get out of the pool. So, ngayon, baliktad na eh. And, that's, again, like I said, we've built something, we've built a culture here where people want to come in. And for us, as the coaching staff, the program directors, we are always it's all about inclusion for us. We want to include as many players as possible who we feel are going to be beneficial or going to help the team. So I know at the very start we said only those who are in the PBA could make the pool, but that was before we found out the kind of schedule, we found out magkasunod yung FIBA Asia and all that, before we found out the other conditions of the other teams. So we, just like anything in this world, we have to make changes. We have to be very adaptable. I think it's a style of play where you see it and then you say, I want to be a part of that. I want to get some of that. The culture is the best advertisers or the best salesmen for the culture are the players themselves, because they talk about how much fun they have, how much they're learning, how much better they're getting, they're becoming as players. They talk about that to each other, to everyone in the basketball community. And so it just builds from there. We didn't go out with the intention of building a great culture. We went out with the intention of doing things the right way. And as a result, the culture evolved.